Hello and welcome to Beach View, our podcast where we talk about things and stuff. After 2 false starts, we're finally here to deliver content unto you, and today we're delivering our favorite things.
Favorite things. It's gonna be great. Alright, let's jump right in, shall we?
Alright, are we starting with food?
Yes, what is your favorite bite? Like, what is your favorite bite of food that you've ever taken?
Oh god, I don't...
Just food in general.
Hey, if we're going specific and not generic, I don't know if I'd even, remember an instance.
You could do general. Just general food.
I feel like if you're going specific, it's like, oh yeah, also, I was having a really good day that day. And this was just the perfect, like the context gets added in.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, you could do either one, or both.
Well, I'm really just stalling because I don't know if I have an answer.
Okay, well, I will go. Okay, I have both, okay? My favorite bite, specifically, was a dessert that I had in France. So it was at this, cool, down-home France-style restaurant where you can go to a case and pick out your dessert. So I picked out, it was like this ball. It was like a chocolate ball, but it had all these different layers and taste in the inside. You crack it open and it was so good. It had lime and chocolate and vanilla and I don't know, all sorts, banana, all sorts of different flavors. And it was by this pastry chef. I think his name was Patrick Anulete or something like that. I have to look it up now. But it was so good. I still think about that dessert. And it was, I think, in 2017 is when I ate it. And I still think about it sometimes. So that was my favorite bite.
All right, what about your general favorite food then?
My general favorite food is pasta. Hands down.
That's
you
a
can't
bit
go
broad.
wrong with pasta. Oh,
You don't have a specific pasta?
Yes, pesto. Right now, I love pesto pasta. It's just fresh and light and green, and it's delicious. So that's my favorite, pesto pasta. All right, your turn.
Yeah, my turn.
I'm very interested
in
your answer. Yeah, because you don't like food. You're not really into food. So I really want to know what is your favorite.
I'm not a huge fan, honestly.
Oh, I don't know how you're in this family. I really don't. We all love to eat.
I guess I'd have to go with cheese. That seems to be, what I eat a lot of. And usually, if I'm hungry, that's a good go-to.
Oh, well, I agree. I mean, I love cheese. I just ate a cheese board, so it was, super delicious.
Board made out of cheese?
Yeah. A whole board of cheese, yes. It's so good. But no, so let's narrow it. What's your favorite kind of cheese?
Havarti or cheddar?
Oh,
that's most of what I eat.
I love it. I really, look, I'm intrigued by this. I think it's great. We have similar cheese taste. You're so cheesy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. What about, do you have a favorite bite? Have you ever taken a bite of something and you're like, oh, this is so good?
Most of the things like that would be, just sugary things, and it would be, I don't really distinguish enough between them. It's just, sugar tastes good.
That's sad. Oh, you make me sad. Sugar does taste good, so, okay, sugary things. It's very specific.
Yeah, I don't know. And usually, the kind of crap you get in a box, the Little Debbie's stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A Swiss cake roll or, a pack of mini muffins or something like that.
That could not be your favorite bite, no. I mean, they're pretty good, but...
I like cookies, I guess. That's probably some cookie I had.
Probably. Okay.
I don't know.
You really don't care about food. It's so foreign to me because I'm just ooh, what are we eating later? What am I going to eat for breakfast tomorrow? What am I going to snack on? I just constantly think of food. But you don't eat that often either, do you?
I eat enough. I'm not over here starving.
No, I don't think that, but I snack all day long.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I do. Well, I got in a bad habit of just instead of eating a meal, I'll eat like
Yeah.
3 or 4 different snacks.
Yeah, I mean, that's fun sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like not satisfied until I get a meal.
Right, yeah.
Until I get my pesto pasta, you know? Okay, well that's good. We've learned some things here. We both love cheese. That's amazing. We both love sugary things. So that's good. Okay. What is your, let's go with favorite book.
Oh, no.
So tough. It's so tough. Yeah.
I don't read enough. I'm one of those people that stopped reading in school. Like, I don't remember why. I just like stopped reading and then never really got back into it.
Okay. Well, is there a book from that you remember from school that really kind of like sparked something in you, or that you really appreciated?
See, the books I liked back then, like in high school, I would not say I like now.
Yeah.
I was really into 1984 in high school.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not a huge fan of it now.
Yeah, it's funny how your tastes change. Okay, well,
Yeah.
what, I know you read a lot of stuff, though, right? Like online or...
Yeah, which is the problem. Like, I'll read,
Yeah.
a ton of words per day, but never, like, sit down and read a book. And at any rate, most of the stuff I'd read nowadays would be nonfiction. Like, the last book I read was nonfiction, so...
So what's your favorite genre, then, to read about, whether it's book or online, whatever?
I don't know. I read a bit of history stuff, a lot of just like general social media crap. I read a bit of philosophy and like watch videos on that, even if I'm not like super understanding of it. That was a weird way to phrase that, but
no, I understand what you mean. Like it's like something that you delve into, even though you may not be fully grasping the philosophical, like,
right.
thesis of it. Yeah, I get it.
Although I really like media analysis and criticism.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually get that in, like, video form, so it's more listening than reading.
Well, that's the good thing about what's available to us now. There's so many different ways to get information. So, like, some people love listening, some people love watching videos. Like, I prefer to read. I read online, I read books, I read my Kindle, read magazines still, newspapers. So, there's so many different formats. I love that. Everybody can pick their own thing,
Right, yeah. So, what's your
use
favorite
them
book,
all.
then?
Well, okay, so when I was younger, there's so many books. I'm a huge reader. I read every night before I go to bed. And all through the day, I'll read, online. But books, when I was younger, I think The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was one of my favorites. I love C.S. Lewis. And I just liked it because it was kind of like fantasy style books, but it has just all the underlying meanings to everything. I thought was really cool. And when I was younger, too, I think like in 4th grade, we read Number the Stars about the Holocaust, and that stuck with me. In fact, when we went to the Holocaust Museum, I think I bought that book there just as like it's a souvenir. Remember that time when I got stuck at the entrance because I had your fake guns in my bag?
Those weren't mine. Those people who were on the trip with us.
That was other kids, They stuck their fake guns in my bag and I got detained. But anyway, so those as a younger kid were my favorites. Now I like to read just a mix of stuff. I bounce around. I'll do like, kind of mystery. I used to do like murder mysteries, and but I found it like makes me really paranoid and I have nightmares, so I stopped reading those. Every once in a while I'll read one that's like scary, spooky kind of book, but it makes me all creeped out at night. But one book I read recently was called The Twin, and it was fiction. And I love books about twins because obviously, I'm a twin. But this one was kind of cool. It was like a psychological thriller, but about these two identical twins. And like one of them was evil, of course. And it's so cliche, but like I really, I enjoy it. Yeah. So I like to go like, would me or would John be the evil twin. And I think hands down, like, it would be me, right? So
I mean, if you're claiming it, it's definitely you.
I mean, but no, I like those kinds of books. I read like romance. I read like YA sometimes when I just want something light and fluffy. I don't like to read like the adult drama books where like this person's sick and getting a divorce and this and that. Like, it's like depressing. I don't need to deal with those issues. I like light, fluffy, or like mystery books, like something that just takes you away from reality. So.
But you also like murder mysteries at times.
Sometimes, yeah. So I'll flip
just
around,
a light, fluffy murder mystery.
Yeah, my friend gave me this book recently, the Sundown Motel, and she's like, "Oh, it's like kind of ghost story-ish. Like it's not. You can handle it because I'm notoriously a wimp at handling scary stuff." And I read it, and I wanted to like kick her because it was really about serial killer, and like serial killers really freak me out. So I was like, I can't believe. You gave this to me to read. It was super creepy, and like I couldn't read it right before bed because I would have nightmares. So I was like, thanks for this. But I kept reading it. Anyway, so those are kind of my favorites. So not really specific answer, kind of like you, but those are some books that I enjoyed. So there you go.
So if you had to though, you couldn't narrow down to at least like one or two?
Yeah, I mean, well, I would go with younger version would be, the younger version of me would be The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then later on, I don't think I can narrow it down. I love so many books. Some of them you read and you're just like, ugh, that sucked. But I don't have really a favorite right now. So,
what about stories from other mediums? Do you have a favorite in those? Favorite movie, TV show? Perhaps a play or something?
Okay, so favorite story from another medium. Okay, so this is also one from my childhood, but I still appreciate it today. Back to the Future, the movie, the first one. I just think it's like super creative, and it blends all the, like time travel and like kind of sci-fi stuff with like nostalgia, back in the day and then to the future. And I thought that was a really interesting movie. Like from when I was little, even now, if it's on TV, like I'll watch it. So that's always a good one. And then let's see, more modern one. I don't know if I have a favorite like modern one. It's kind of funny how the stuff that you watched when you were little or read when you were little kind of sticks with you. But like, I think we're so bombarded with stuff like in adulthood that it's hard to pick one out. Do you have one?
Oh, for movies?
Yeah.
See, I don't like movies either. I mean, I don't dislike movies, but...
Yeah. Okay, what about like play or TV show?
Oh, God, I don't...
It's so hard.
Favorites is so hard, yeah.
It is.
I mean, I've had... obviously TV that I like watching, but I don't know if I could like nail down like this is a favorite. I don't know if I'd even have anything that like even comes close to that. I don't.
I was on like a Gossip Girl kick for a while, and then they took it off of Netflix. So that's like a fun, like it's just like a goofy like but fun show to watch. This is a trend, right? Like I just like to watch like fluffy stuff, like nothing too serious. Although I'm watching this one now, I'm rewatching it, called White Lines on Netflix, and it's like set in Ibiza, and it's like this girl's brother was murdered like 20 years ago, but he just had disappeared. Nobody knew he was dead, and so his body like came up, and so this like the sister's trying to like track down who killed him, like stuff like that. And so it's all like, lies and sex and drugs and, like it's just all like crazy, kind of more serious, but like entertaining, So that's interesting. That's a good one. As far as plays, what do you think? Do you have a favorite play?
I don't know if I've ever seen one that hasn't been like a school play.
Yeah, okay. What about on TV or like
Oh,
YouTube
yeah,
or
no.
something?
Yeah, I guess you can do that now, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just never, like, occurred to me that that's a thing that I could do.
Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, I haven't, I mean, I've seen a lot, but not like, I mean, not like Broadway. I've only seen like Broadway when it came to New Orleans for the Sanger Theater, you know? But, seen a bunch of plays, outside of the school setting. But I don't know that I have a favorite. Like, I like to watch plays every now and then, but it's not really like my favorite genre, you know?
I could go on about video games. I think I'd have an easier time picking a favorite there.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite video game?
Like story wise,
Yeah, yeah. Not that one you made me play.
that I don't know if I'd call that my favorite, but I think that one's pretty solid. I like that one.
It was
It's
cool.
Kentucky
It was
Route
cool.
Zero.
Yeah, but I was like, geez, how many like places can you go here? Like, it's crazy.
That was only a fifth of the game too.
I would not last. I wouldn't. I was like, how do you get back? No, that's tough. Okay, what's another favorite?
Okay, so probably Fallout New Vegas,
Okay.
which the premise of that is been a post-apocalypse, like U.S. culture stagnated in the 50s, and it's kind of this like Cold War thing, and like
Ooh.
120 years after that, there's finally the bombs drop, and society rebuilds, and now there's a new like power struggle between different factions, and you play as a courier who's making a delivery, and then someone shoots you and steals your package. So you spend the first half tracking that person down, and you slowly get embroiled in like the factional conflict that's going on, which is Las Vegas didn't get bombed, and that and the Hoover Dam are really like prime real estate. The Hoover Dam produces a lot of electricity, and Las Vegas is a good tax base. So there's multiple factions vying for control of it, and you end up like picking which one you want to side with. And I find that interesting because it lets you explore sort of like a factional ideology, and that's a really interesting like storytelling mechanism that you don't really see in other mediums.
That's pretty cool. I like how I'm like, oh, I just like to escape and like read fluff, and you're like, you're like, well, let me tell you about this. So yeah, yours definitely has like deeper meanings there. But that sounds pretty awesome. I've never played that, so I can't really speak to it, but it sounds pretty cool. So is the like the location like Las Vegas? Is it like it is today?
No,
with
it's
all
like
the... Okay.
50s Vegas.
Oh, okay, cool. I bet that is kind of cool. Okay, I need to get into some gaming with you.
That's probably
but then I
not
won't
a
have
great
time
one
to
to start
read.
with.
I wouldn't have any time to read, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get into it next time I come up there. You can show
All right.
me.
Well, if we're on artistic mediums, how about music?
Yeah.
Which I think we should have.
Okay.
Maybe not an easier time, but
Yeah. Oh, all right. You go first.
Okay, so what do we want to do? Like favorite artist, favorite song, favorite album?
All of the above.
Okay. Well, so I
or whichever ones you have.
I like, I mean, in general with these sorts of things, I like too many artists to nail down, like, oh, this is my favorite. At points in time, I've had favorite songs, but, like, I don't currently have one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Just
kind of the same way.
Ebb and flow with that.
Yeah. What about, like, artists? Who are some of your favorites?
Like, in terms of, I listen to them a lot and keep coming back to them. I guess Florence and the Machine, Radiohead.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Those are two big ones. Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh god, now I'm just totally blanking on artist name. Oh, My Chemical Romance.
Yes. Those are good. Okay, I like all of those. Those are great. I would say some of mine. This is really tough because I listen to so many different like types of music, I guess. But right now, I guess really for the last while, I've been playing a lot of Post Malone. I like his chill vibe, like just kind of easy. I don't want to say easy listening, but I think it's like a good vibe. Like I can listen to it whether I'm like falling asleep or I'm like, cooking dinner and I want to put some music on or whatever. I really like Post Malone. Oh, who else? I mean, I like different artists for different reasons. Like they're all talented in their own way, but it's so hard to pick like a favorite. That's really tough. I don't
Okay, what
know.
about narrowing it down? Favorite song?
Oh gosh, okay. Okay, well, this is kind of funny. This is really old school, but I always really liked Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Like the guitar riff, I always thought that was like that's one of those songs, if you hear it anywhere, you're like, yeah. That's a good one. It's like super old. And like favorite current song. Oh, I can't even pick. Like I've been liking like The Weeknd, those kinds of like vibes, like where some of it's a little retro sounding, like 80s-esque, but it's like a chill kind of voice and vibe to it, But I love like all the artists that you named. I love them too. I like a lot of rap. I like, R&B and some pop, so it like, ooh, that's so hard. What about you? Do you have a favorite song?
Well, like I said, I've had favorite songs at points in time, but not like right at this moment.
Yeah.
Maybe Patricia by Florence and the Machine.
Okay.
That's a hard question. Yeah,
It really is. Why is it so hard to pick our favorites? I don't understand.
It's hard to narrow down and to be like, okay, no,
Yes.
definitely that one over, because then you look at like, well, but then there's this one over here, and that one's also good.
Yes. Oh, man. Yeah, I think, because normally, like, now I'm just like, Alexa, play this, so, or play whatever is on my phone, but I'm usually asking for an artist, not a specific song, and like I said, I've been jamming to The Weeknd and Post Malone a lot, but I started listening to a couple of like Billie Eilish, and I kind of like her vibe too, but I've only heard like a couple of hers, so not real sure. And I've always enjoyed like Lil Wayne's music. I always thought he was really creative. But and then some of it's just like real goofy, but I like him. Yeah. That's like a hard one. Every once in a while, like put on some Mariah Carey, like old school. Like when I want to aggravate the cat, I'll start singing.
He'll come running. Oh, okay. Your cat doesn't like you're singing.
No, he thinks something's wrong with me, I think. Like, both the cats will come running when I start singing like Mariah Carey.
Humans aren't like, supposed to make this high pitch of a noise.
No, like my singing voice is horrible. But it doesn't stop me from singing. So, yeah. Okay, well, those are good choices. I think we talked about music back in the day that I used to love, like Blink-182 was my jam, like
Would you say that's your favorite from back in the day, though?
Oh, no, because I was also into like I said, I was into like a lot of like rap and other, I'm trying to think like back in the day, who else? Like Stained was one of them I used to like. That was kind of more hardcore. So, my taste, the only thing I don't like is country music. I just don't like it. Do you?
No, I've never been a huge fan.
No. So, I can, like, some pop music, I'm like, okay, I can get down with this. Other ones, I'm just kind of like, oh, we should stop coming on the radio, But no, I like all kinds of music. Sometimes I even listen to, like, classical or instrumental, like, when I'm trying to relax.
All right, favorite jazz song then.
Oh, okay. Favorite jazz song. Well, of course, like growing up in New Orleans, like Louis Armstrong is probably ones I'm most familiar with. But the names of the songs, I am at a loss there. What about you?
Okay, so this is a very basic answer, but I'm gonna have to go with Miles Davis's So What?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I don't listen to enough jazz to, like, really have a favorite.
Well,
hence the basic
there's so
answer.
Much. I love it, though. Let me tell you, when I was in college, I took an elective. It was the history of jazz. And it was like one of the hardest classes I've ever taken because I am not good at, like, it was a lot of listening, and like the test where they would play a 10-second clip and you had to like say which instrument it was, what song it was, and who it was, and what the location was. Like if it was, John Coltrane. Oh my gosh, it was the hardest class I've ever taken, and I don't really think I learned a ton in there because I don't have like a musical ear for instruments and like that kind of thing. But I enjoyed learning about the history of jazz, so that was kind of cool.
I mean, you want hard for listening. Try having to listen to a 10-second phrase and write down what the notes are.
Oh my god, I couldn't do it. But I really love how much jazz is a part of New Orleans. And I've always appreciated that. And it's just, I've seen some cool, like, live jazz. And in New York, too. Went to, like, a little jazz club and, like, saw some cool jazz there. Anyway, it's, like, really cool. But I couldn't name a song, though. But I liked yours. Yours was a good choice. Yeah. Love it. What else? What are some other favorites?
You had mentioned, places to travel or visit?
Yes, favorite places, or even places that are your favorite that you want to travel to if you haven't been there. What's yours?
I was going to say you start because you probably have a better answer than I do.
Okay, well, I'll start. Okay. So I have to say, like, all-time favorite, of course, is Italy. And that is because I love the coast, and Italy's one of those places that you travel to, or that I travel to, and I felt like at home. And I've been to a lot of different places, but Italy's one of those that you just feel like, you just feel so at home and comfortable there, Food, the culture, the landscape. I love everything about it. Greece was also another one. Like I went to just a couple of the lesser touristed islands. Excuse me. I went to some of the lesser touristed islands, and that was just really an amazing. Again, the food, the culture, the people, like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places. So I would say all-time favorites, Italy. And then of course, like I love Paris. So France is another one. That's so hard. It's hard to narrow down, but I have to say Italy.
Well, I'm going to be boring and say my favorite place to visit is probably my room, seeing how it's the place I visit the most in my life.
I like that. I love my room. Like I love my room. I'm in my room right now. I love it. It's very cozy. I think it's important to have like that space that you just love. So that's a good answer though.
Yeah, that's such a non-answer though. I feel like that circumvents the question.
Kind of does. Okay, is there a place you want to travel to?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Probably somewhere cold.
Oh,
and get so much hot, and want to get some cold.
Yeah. You don't know what hot is. Don't talk to me about hot. I like how last time you were in Louisiana, you were like, it's like boiling.
Yeah, well,
or you said
the
something
humidity
about it.
is so bad.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think you might be a lizard or something.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's up for question.
You need the heat to maintain your body temperature.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's how I keep the youthful glow in my skin, all the humidity.
Yeah.
Or is it just sweat? I don't know. So, we talked about before, like Iceland is some place you'd want to go, right? Hey, did you see like the volcano in Iceland that had been dormant for like 6,000 years just erupted a little bit?
Yeah, I did. I saw some picture taken from it of some of the flows.
Well, now's the time to go. Look, there's your chance. Go see it.
Yeah,
let's plan a trip.
Murdered by lava.
Murdered by lava. Wait, that would be a good mystery book.
It was the lava all along?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, we should write a book together.
Oh god, about getting killed by lava?
Yeah. Yes, I can see the vision of it. I mean, yeah. But anyway, no, I think you would enjoy someplace cold. Did you like when we went to Europe? Like, was it like your kind of place, or was it like, nah?
It's been so long I don't quite remember. And plus it was 3 cities. That's a very big cities too, that's a very
and it was
different,
on a group. Yeah, a group trip is a totally different experience. But I feel like you would like London. I mean, we went there, but only for a minute.
Cool, but I don't know if that's necessarily representative, of anything but itself.
Right, well, yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, I always look at different places to go, and I'm like, you know what though? Europe just calls to me. I definitely want to see Asia or some other countries, but not that Asia's a country, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just Europe calls to me. I need to go eat the food there. That's all I need. But you wouldn't agree because you don't like food.
Right, yeah.
You only like Little Debbie. I love it. All right, well, let's get into, this is one question I had. What would you say is your ideal day? Not necessarily what you're doing every day at home now, but what would be your ideal day? Favorite day?
I'm gonna go with Saturday.
Okay.
That joke didn't come off. It did in my head. I had to make it. It was right there. I had to make it.
At first, I thought I was gonna laugh, and then I was like, "Wait, is this a serious? Did he
misread
my question?"
That was a joke.
I liked it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just flip it to be a question about holidays. Big fan of Arbor Day.
Big fan of I love Arbor Day. In fact, I got a free tree on Arbor Day. Anyway, go on.
Oh, I don't know. That's really hard. I don't know what would make a day ideal.
Ooh. All right, I have an idea of mine. Okay, I'm gonna say mine, and then
okay, maybe that'll give me some ideas.
Yeah, it'll kind of jog your thoughts there. Okay, so my ideal day, obviously, I would wake up late in the morning. I would sleep in. Okay. I would get out of bed. I would walk over to a beautiful balcony that overlooks beautiful scenery, obviously someplace in Europe, okay, some foreign land, or even a rainforest somewhere, I don't care, some exotic place, and I would have a full breakfast of delicious treats waiting for me, and some hot tea, of course, Travis would be there. He'd be like, I got all this breakfast for you, Jen. And I would sit and eat my pain au chocolat, or my croissant and jams and whatever, fresh fruit, all that, a beautiful breakfast. Okay, and then I would do a short, easy hike to a secluded beach, and I would chill on the beach for a little while. And of course, it'd be an exotic location that's just totally unlike home. And we would chill on the beach and have fun, and then after that we would come home, definitely take a nap, wake up, shower, go to a dinner that takes 4 hours, and with drinks and champagne and stuff and delicious food and dessert, and then we would stroll along whatever exotic locale we're in into the night. Bam, ideal day.
All right.
Done.
Okay, so I could go something as extravagant as that, waking up in somewhere out of the ordinary. But if I'm honest, mine would be far more mundane. So,
okay, well, that's what it's all about.
Number one
would it be like rolling out of bed, getting on a computer, like playing a game?
Well, number one would be my caffeine tolerance reset.
Okay.
So I could drink an energy drink and have the full caffeine effect.
I need that too.
That I'm now tolerant to.
Oh goodness, that's bad.
that would be number one. It's a fun time.
Okay. I like it.
I mean, I could just do that,
ideal.
but then I'd have to like quit for some period of time, and they're so tasty.
Well, maybe you can wean yourself off.
Right, yeah, but you know, and it's a stimulant, and you get, you know, used to taking those every morning.
I guess, so. Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I'd have to go with, like, something coming out that day that I was looking forward to, like a TV show or something, and or a game.
Yes, I like it.
And really, like, settling down to do that.
Yeah, like something like you've been waiting for, and it's finally here, and then it's, like, so satisfying to, like, you know, sit and watch or listen to or whatever.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, in between that, probably, like a podcast I like puting out a new long episode or something like that.
Yeah. Like this one?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's about as good as your Saturday joke.
I think it's better because it's self-aggrandizing.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I like that. What about, like, afternoon, evening? Like, what would you do after you settle in?
Like, ideally, I could probably, depending on what the thing is, you know, I'd like to, if I'm able, binge watch a show or, play the game for a long time.
That does sound nice. Like, I want to do that tomorrow instead of going to work.
What, just binge watch a new show?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
What if it's not a good show and you're just kind of like powering through it because you're like, well.
I mean, I've definitely done that before. Yeah. Where I'm like, I don't really like it, but I'm going to keep watching. Yeah, I get that. Okay. So no cheese in the picture on this ideal day?
Well, it'd probably be one of the things I ate, but like, I don't have any like, okay, I need to specifically eat this thing.
See, in my ideal day, it's definitely a chocolate croissant. Pain au chocolat. Yeah. It's definitely ideal. And champagne or Prosecco or something with bubbles. So, definitely decadent. I mean, you can eat cheese and unwrap a little Debbie. We'll take it. Kind of the same thing, right? You know.
I mean, mine's much more achievable, though.
That's very true.
Could conceivably happen.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely more likely than like murder by lava or anything like that, you know.
That's your ideal day? But that's how it ends. You go to see a volcano and you weren't prepared. So you get overwhelmed.
No, I'm not really into lava. So like I saw this thing online. It was like, you know, when we were younger, like, lava was, like, a big thing, and we don't know why. And so, like, I really thought I would be in danger of lava way more than I actually am. Like, I don't know why that was, like, a big thing. Like, lava. The floor is lava.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, yeah, so I can totally, like, see a plot line for murder by lava.
Okay, I think
That's interesting, though. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to say, I think the floor is lava thing is more like, schools always had those, like, weird tiled and carpeted floors.
Yeah.
They always had weird patterns and, like, kids, like, making games out of, you can step on these ones, but not those ones.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. We would, like, you know, work our way across the living room and would only step on furniture.
Right,
you know?
Yeah, and you'd throw down pillows on the floor to count as furniture.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Anyway, yeah, like getting back to our favorites, I think, you know, I think we had some good ones. What are we missing? Anything?
I don't know.
Obviously, your favorite drink is the energy drink.
Oh, right, yeah, we could have, along with food, gone for drink, which I'd have much better answers to.
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
Okay, well, definitely energy drinks.
Okay.
You want me to get into brands?
I mean, look, what's your favorite flavor?
Well, the problem is Monsters don't have their flavor name listed. It's just the colors, the sugar-free ones at least. Obviously purple's great, but other than that, I don't know. I like the white ones, but I don't know what flavor they are.
Okay, they're just white flavored.
Yeah, they just call them ultra something. I don't remember the name, but yeah, it's just white flavor.
White flavor. Okay, that sounds amazing.
And also,
not to me, but
probably some tea. I don't know. I like a good Earl Grey.
Oh, me too. Me too, definitely. Tea is definitely my favorite drink for sure. Like all the black teas, like some fruity teas. Have you ever had a London Fog?
I believe so. That's milk, Earl Grey, and lavender?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like an Earl Grey latte. Yeah, Travis made me one last night. I've been getting into those because it's slightly less caffeine and sugar than a chai latte. So I've been enjoying those. Yeah. Yeah. Look, we have a lot in common.
Oh, well, tea and cheese and sugar.
Cheese! Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. The only difference is you like cold weather, I like hot weather. But other than that, we're basically the same person.
Right. Sure.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, look, anything else to add to favorites while we're getting in here? Do you have a favorite cat? I want to know. Oh, water.
Yes.
Favorite water?
Yes, it would be. Oh. No. If we're adding to drinks, water.
Oh, yeah, me too, definitely. I thought you were talking about, how people have a favorite brand of water?
Oh, no, I just drink tap water.
Yeah. Well, I drink fridge water, or I have a Brita pitcher, but
yeah, that's tap water, one filter removed.
Yeah,
right?
It's probably actually dirtier. Yeah, it's probably dirtier, but
well, if you don't clean the filter,
well, we changed it not long ago, so.
Probably fine then.
But I think about all those little tubes in there that the water travels down. You don't change those, right? So
no, yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, but I still drink it. But yeah, water's definitely. I'm drinking water right now. We have so much in common.
Oh, okay. So, are you someone who has tap water preferences? Because you go travel to different places, their tap water tastes differently.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite of those?
Well, yeah, and I'm not a snob or anything because I fully realize the New Orleans tap water is not too good, and don't even try to drink the tap water in St. Bernard. It's pure chlorine, and here is not too bad. But I find when I go to your house and drink tap water, it tastes more earthy to me. Kind of grassy almost. You know what I mean? And just because I'm not used to it. It tastes good, but it's definitely a distinct flavor. But I honestly don't mind the tap water. When I first traveled to Europe, long time ago, I was oh, this water is just so gross. But now it doesn't bother me at all, I mean, honestly, the only place I wouldn't drink it is in Mexico. But I'm sure there are other countries too, but no, I don't have a preference for tap water. When we're in restaurants, I'm just give me tap. I figure it'll add to my immunity.
I mean, I don't think most places are going to be bad enough that it'll add to your immunity.
Well, yeah.
We usually treat that.
We think, yeah, but no, that's a good one. Okay, what else is on the favorites list?
Well, you got any other drinks?
I know what I was going to ask.
You just said tea and water. Anything else you want to add?
Oh, I do. Well, I think I already kind of said this, but I do love sparkling wine, like champagne or prosecco or cava. I think those are nice and light and kind of decadent when you drink them, you know? They're so easy. Like, you can drink them with, like, I like to, like, you can drink champagne with, like, a cheeseburger or with, like, a delicious dessert or, like, you know, delicious cheeses or a super nice meal. Like, it's so versatile. Or you just, like, come home from work and pour yourself a glass, you know? Like, it's one of those things I don't drink, like, terribly often, but that I always enjoy when I do drink it. So, delicious. Yeah. What about you? Any other favorite drinks?
No, that would just about cover it.
Energy and water. Yeah, I like it.
Tea.
Okay. Here's a question I have. Which one is your favorite cat of all the cats around your house?
That.
Oh my goodness, I want to know.
I don't pick favorites.
Oh,
it's like with children, you're not supposed to pick a favorite.
Okay, do you have a least favorite?
No, I mean, one of them's kind of annoying, but that's not like
Lily?
least favorite.
Aw, poor Lily.
Yeah.
Lily needs some love.
But she gets love,
Yeah,
she's just annoying sometimes.
She's super sweet. Well, I don't know. I have a favorite cat that lives in the room, and that's Cat du jour. And then I have a favorite cat that lives in the rest of the house, and that is Devereaux.
Oh, okay, so you don't have a favorite either.
No, I love them both.
Right, yeah. Again, it's like children. You're not supposed to pick a favorite.
I think people pick favorite children. I'm just gonna say
probably, but you're not supposed to.
I feel like they have favorite. I mean, I feel like parents, like, love their children so much, but I think, like, deep down, like, there's a favorite, you know? Yeah. Anyway, I don't have a favorite cat, though. I love them both for different reasons. Well, there you go.
Well, this has been...
Shall we wrap up?
Yeah. This has been Beach View, hopefully your favorite podcast. You see what I did there? I tied in our topic with our closing.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's what we in the business call a pro move.
Oh, whoa. That was certainly a pro move if I've ever heard one. Okay. All right. Are you ready for my professional podcast voice?
Yes. Your public radio voice?
Yes. Okay, listeners, thank you again for joining us today on the Beach View podcast. We hope you enjoyed your time. And as I've said before, even if you didn't, we really don't care. But please join us next time. Thank you. Goodbye.
This is technically our first episode, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Okay, let me start over. I'm just kidding. I can't get that voice out again.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll end on this.
There you go. Okay, well, bye.